Hi, today I'm going to make a candle. No, this is not a show about how to make candles. That was not my goal, to teach you how to make candles. This is a special candle. It's something I do once a year. In our modern world, we don't have to have candles. They're for decoration. And I love them and I burn them all year long. And then I have all this leftover wax here and here. And once a year, I melt down that leftover wax and make a new candle. Or if there's a lot of wax, I make two. This year I'm going to make two. And that's what this is about. A little bit of the magic that goes behind making a candle and why you make a candle and some of its history too. So it's time to start melting wax. It's time to put in the first layer. Like I said, this isn't a how to make a candle thing. You can find information about that all over YouTube, all over the place. This is a special candle made of the remnant, so I'm not dipping or anything like that. I am literally melting down old candle wax and then layering it in my jars. And this one I had a lot. Sorry. And this takes a while. You have to melt down each group. I separate the colors out so that they're pretty and the candle comes out really nice. And you just keep doing that. You do have to let this cool before you put the next layer in, obviously, because it's wax. So this takes a while, but if you start saving your candle wax now, you'll have it all saved up. Pick a day so that you're a year out, and next year you'll melt it down. So this is going to take a while. I'll be back. I'm pouring in the last layer now. My candles are done. And just a note about candles. In our modern world, it's easy to forget that until the last 150 years or so, candles were one of the primary sources of light in most homes. Candles have been around a very long time and they were very important. By the way, when they made candles, they recycled wax too because it wasn't that easy to come by. Candles have their own history and they brought light. I wonder if you've ever sat in a room filled with candles, you know they can provide a decent amount of heat. So the making of a candle has its own special historical magic and folklore with it. And these candles are very important. Once the wax is totally set, I'll be back one more time to light the wick. There's one last thing to do, and that's check the wicks. It's an old superstition. Whenever you have new candles, you always light them to make sure that the wicks are good. And when you think about it, that makes perfect sense. You've just spent, several days making candles. You got to make sure the wicks will burn. So take a minute and light them. And when you buy new candles to put into your home, be sure and light all the wicks. As you put them out and set them up, light the wicks. It's a little bit of good fortune you can bring into your home. And check and make sure the wicks are good. A candle, the gift of light, wrapped by a simple country